I haven't scored at home this year, and so Isaac, took the monkey off our backs here. So hopefully I can score at Mattamy now.
UNB will go down as perhaps the greatest team ever. It's perfection in 2024 for the Reds.
So I've interviewed siblings before, but never at the same time when they're riding a combined 57-game winning streak, and certainly not when one of them is fresh off the heels of a second national championship. But that's what we get to do today on Hockey North. Isaac and Sarah Nurse joining us. Guys, thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Isaac, gotta start with you. What has life been like over the last couple days since you put that puck into the empty net and that historic season came to an end?
I mean, it's been surreal to accomplish everything we did over the course of our season, to go undefeated throughout the whole year. I mean, it's incredible, and I don't know when or if it's ever going to happen again. So it's truly something to kind of remember and hold on to forever now.
Sarah, I know you were busy. You were in Pittsburgh, but describe how you were keeping up, how you were watching it. And I hear all the time that athletes sometimes can, don't like watching family members because they feel like they're out of control and they're more nervous as a viewer than they are as an actual player. Was that the case with you?
Yeah, honestly, I was in Pittsburgh, so I was kind of geo-blocked. So I had my mom texting me updates the entire game. And then one of my other brother, Elijah, actually texted me saying that he scored, and I saw a photo of him with his helmet off, and I was like, what is going on in this game? But it was so cool to be able to see him obviously score a goal, but to cap off like an incredible season. I lost count at how many games this guy's won this year, but it was so special to be able to see him do that.
Is your mom a good play-by-play person?
Amazing. Like, she gives me the shots, who's in the penalty box, like all the goals. It's pretty incredible what she's been able to do this last week.
Isaac, I know it's only been a couple of days, and I'm sure you've spent the last couple of days celebrating, but can you put this ridiculous season into perspective? Because that's exactly what it is, ridiculous. If you see a number like 43-0, and really when you go back to the season before, 47 consecutive wins, it almost looks like a typo. Have you really been able to put into perspective the fact that you were on arguably the greatest Canadian university team ever?
I mean, I don't think it's really sunk in yet. Just thinking about it, I mean, in the game of hockey, to not lose a single game in almost a calendar year, it's truly incredible. It's something that's truly unheard of. So for our team to be able to do that, I mean, it's something special for the group of guys and the program itself.
Sarah, walk me through even when you saw your brother going along this season, getting into the playoffs. You've been in the biggest games that you could be in, gold medal games at the Olympics and the World Championships. Were you giving him any advice on handling the pressure?
Oh no, like, he's so good. I had no worries about him at all. I think something that's always stuck out to me about him and his career is he just quietly goes through seasons and is always that guy that you can depend on. And so I knew in big moments and those big games, like, he was going to be somebody who's going to be on the ice. And so I always joke with him, like, he's like an empty net hero. Like, he's always scoring these empty net goals, but it's such an honor for your coach to put you on at the end of the game in those special situations. And the fact that he's the guy that's able to dig deep and do that, it's something he's always had in him. So he definitely doesn't need anything from me.
Guys, we know that athletes are a superstitious bunch and they have crazy things that they do before or after every single game. Isaac, you got to tell us about the smashing of the figurines. I mean, it probably cost you guys a lot because of all the wins. Tell our viewers what exactly that whole thing entailed and what you guys did throughout the playoffs.
It's just been a running tradition over the few years. You kind of, when you win a game in the playoffs, you get a figurine of a player in the team's jersey, and I guess the player of the game chosen by like the team and the coaches, he'll go up and give 2 pumps, and then on the third one he'll come down and smash the figurine into pieces, and then the whole team celebrates and jumps for joy, and then we do it again for the next game.
Guys, I have siblings. I know what sibling rivalry is all about. Sarah, did you ever think that a 10-game winning streak would feel about this big compared to something someone in your family is doing?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, I think of 10 games, I'm like, well, he went 43, so we got a long way to go. We may have a couple seasons to get that. But no, I just think it's so cool. Like, I've never even heard of that in like the history of sports. So for him to be a part of that is pretty special. And again, like, yeah, I'm just jealous and I hope that I can get there one day.
The season's not even 43 games. You're going to have to get a
Exactly.
couple of seasons to get this thing even
Yeah,
close
we're
to
gonna
your
have to win a
brother.
couple championships.
Absolutely. The name nurse has been synonymous in sports for the last few years, and not just hockey. You guys know this, and it's a question I've been dying to ask you. We'll start with you, Isaac. What are family gatherings and family barbecues like in the nurse family? I mean, when you guys are playing flag football or, maybe a little ball hockey or something, does it get pretty heated?
It doesn't get as too heated as you would think, though. When we all get together, it's just a whole lot of fun. Everyone running with jokes at each other and having a good time and just kind of talking and hanging out and talking about the things outside of sports as well.
Sarah,
Yeah,
is
I
he
think
lying?
that like no, like we're all really easygoing. Like I think people think like we're all very high achieving, we're all very ambitious, but together we're so easygoing and we just want to relax and chill. And so we definitely have fun with each other. We love being able to compare accolades through the year. So I guess Isaac's winning at this point, but no, it's all good fun when we get together.
Well, maybe you can get together and relax and reminisce over these things at the Hockey Hall of Fame, and you can check out Isaac's helmet and his gloves. What did that mean to you, Isaac? I mean, the Hockey Hall of Fame is where you have the greatest collection of hockey memorabilia throughout the years that you could possibly have, and now your gear is going to be part of it.
It's unbelievable. I mean, as a kid, I mean, you always want to do something special, and now as an adult to have some of my gear go into the Hockey Hall of Fame, I mean, that's going to be something I can go back in 40 years and go look at and say, hey, this is my stuff, and it's not leaving here. So, I mean, it's incredible, and I feel honored to have my gear go into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
So, Sarah, I know I joked that a 43-game winning streak is dwarfing the 10-game winning streak, but I got to ask you about what's going on with Toronto. Kind of stumbled out of the gate a little bit. I know your coach kind of blamed nerves, but said now that your team has gotten everything together on and off the ice, everything is going right. How have these last 10 games been for you and the team as far as just putting together that's a record as well for the PWHL, a record winning streak?
Yeah, no, it's been excellent. I think we kind of had like a bit of a soul searching game. We played Ottawa, or I don't remember if it was Ottawa, but it was in January. And it was a must win game for us. At that point, we were like 8 or 9 games in, and it was like, listen, guys, like if we don't start winning, we're going to be out of playoffs really quick. And so, not necessarily a mindset shift, but it was a little bit more focus on execution of the little things that were going to make us successful. And so, once we started executing, obviously that belief grows in yourself and in your teammates, and it's just been great. We've been having fun. We, from the beginning of the season, we said we want to be at the top of the standings. We want to be the team to beat, and right now we are, and we want to continue to do that for the rest of the way.
And Isaac, what's it been like watching your sister throughout this historic inaugural season? And do you have to get your mom to text you play by play as well?
It's been amazing, honestly. I mean, every chance I get, I try to watch the games. I mean, most nights we're playing on the same night, so usually after my game, I'll be able to get home and catch the second period and kind of watch till the end. But I mean, it's been unbelievable to see everything she's done with the league and the game, and I love watching her play. So
Yeah, boy, would it be something if both of you can go with a championship this year. Congratulations, Isaac. Congratulations to you too, Sarah, on a fantastic season for Toronto. Thanks so much for doing this, guys. Really appreciate it. And thanks for lying about the family get-togethers. I have a feeling it's more competitive than what you guys are putting out.
Thank you.
thank you so much.